Birmingham are called the Juicer Boys.
Right, they're gonna do some chat. They call themselves the Wagon Squad.
You crazy, but I'll be proud and I'll be shiny.
What you got there, man?
Straight from Possum Hollow, Miss Evers Boys.
Ooh!
All right, I like that. I like that. Come on, Jack Springs, gonna play hot now. Come on, 2, 3, 3.
I was 6 years old when my mother told me all about my new father. My mother always had 2 jobs, so I didn't understand why this new man in our life couldn't keep one. Every day I'd come home from school and he'd just be sitting there on the couch, right in front of the TV set with a drink in his hand. One night, he came into my room. He put his hand over my mouth.
WMSG, we got that heat.
I am powerful. I am beautiful. I am divine. I am.
WMSG.
Look at your hygiene. Look at yourself in the mirror. Make sure that you are looking the way that you want to present yourself all the time.
Well, I got involved because Yetta asked me. I did everything she asked me to do. I did the very first production with African American women because this play was written by Eve Ensler, who is not African American, and Yetta did the first all-black, all-African American cast in 2001, wasn't it? And she invited me then to do the first piece. And I was very moved by the piece. I remember in New York it got an Obie Award when I was there doing a play. So I was very moved by it, and as most women, we've all had backgrounds where we've had abusive boyfriends or abusive spouses, or maybe some uncle or aunt in your family has abused you. And so the piece is very poignant, very passionate. There's some moments of humor to help educate. I love being in projects that help to educate.
I guess I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, which is basically like Southeast. I grew up in Bedford-Stuyvesant. I don't know if you know much about Bedford-Stuyvesant. It's not the prettiest place to live in. I grew up with a drug-addicted stepfather who was extremely abusive. He stole everything out of our house. He whooped all of us all the time, including my mother. Of course, she got the brunt of it. And growing up as an adult, I followed that trend. My first boyfriend was very abusive. He used to knock me around like a punching bag. I had to grow up in my mind first before I can grow up away from him.
This is a freedom song meant to go around the world. Critical time everywhere in the world. Wake up, cause you stand at war. Ask yourself, what are you living for? So you say you're a no-limit soldier, but you're living off the lies that they told you about what and who you are. you ain't never been a thug, you was born a star. With all the ice and the platinum chains, I guess slavery has a new name. Willie Lynch gets to win again every time we hurt each other for material ends. Baby girl, your body not for show. The money he give can't feed your soul. Don't you know you hold the world in your hands? So change the game, respect yourself, and the world will follow. Warriors rise, see the fire in your eyes. Take back your life. Take back your life.
Anna Maria, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be here. But let me say, Yetta is not only, she didn't only conceive this, she directed it and wrote many of the pieces. So we have multi-talent here.
Yes.
All right, I just want to make that clear.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yes, and a very determined woman. Let me tell you how I got here. She's been calling me for the last 5 or 6 years. She did my makeup one day, and she said, oh, I also produce. And she called me because she wanted to do the vagina monologues. And I really wanted to do something with our voice, yes, the black voice, because black women are very silent. We don't really air our laundry. And when she called to say she had conceived this and wrote this, and I said, wow, it's about time, because we had talked about it for years. I said, we have to do something. We have to put our stamp on it, because there are things that we experience that are very unique, yes, to us in our community.
What I loved about it was to be in the company of all of these sisters, yeah, and who love each other and who were so supportive. I've never had that because, you know, as you've done, we do a lot of shows and we're the only African American on the show. So I went in, Yetta Young is the producer of V-Day, and she's the only producer that uses an all African American cast. So we have a, we have a different interpretation of reclaiming our womanhood. Yes. And so when she invited me to do this, to walk into a room full of sisters who were just like, come on girl, I loved it, which is why I wanted to do it again today.
My name is Victoria, Diane Vicky Brown, or you can call me Victoria, and I played the lady in red. I did the Tucson piece, and I did Love Poem number 3. What do I think about all of this? I think that Yetta has covered every base. She left no stones unturned. Not only did she allow us to sharpen our craft, but she also made it possible for us to have workshops and even periods where we bonded together. So I'm really impressed with the work that she's done amongst us and with the talent that she auditioned. And I think that she did an absolutely great job. Right on.
Never seen a Yetta Young production. You must get out. You think Tyler got it going on? No, Yetta got it going on.